Well, the interesting thing was that it didn't feel like anything was different because I thought that since we played together as a band for such a long time, and him was and still is such a big part of who I am, I thought that it would feel more like losing a limb, or that there would be some sort of like at least psychological, but also maybe a physical change. But there was nothing. And the love I feel for Miguel hasn't changed one bit. And the only thing that changed is that we're not playing together those songs with that band. I wouldn't call it suicidal, but most of the stuff was written during the pandemic, and there wasn't many rays of sun, you know, um, hitting me while working on the album. And everybody was in the sort of like mental gutter during the whole time, and nobody knew what's going to happen next. Times were tough, and the music and this particular album was the kind of like the life buoy for me, or the lifeline, or whatever you want to call it. It gave me a reason to wake up every morning and work on something else and try to shut the world outside when I was working on the music. Maybe selfish to a certain extent, but also it was a matter of survival. I'm not very good at planning or doing plan Bs, so I wasn't really thinking about an alternative, because I don't like studying too much. I'm not a great student. My patience is nil, and there's maybe I'd be a roadie or something. I like carrying stuff around, or maybe I'd be doing gardening, but that's kind of the same thing.